Good morning, Facebook friends. This is Anne from Duct Tape and Denim. I'm taking a little break from making Christmas ornaments this morning because tomorrow I'm going to a baseball game and I needed a bracelet. So I just made this little leather bracelet with baseball beads, and it took me like less than 10 minutes to make this. So I thought, you know what, I bet somebody else would like to know how to make this. So I'm making a baseball bracelet. And as you come in, let me know, if you're a baseball fan, who your favorite team is, okay? So I kind of get an idea of where, this is kind of a generic one. It's not any color, so you could wear this to any game. But, you know, if you are a fan of a specific game, you might, a specific team, you might want to make it, you know, different color leather. So first of all, let me show you the beads. These are just plastic beads that I got at the craft store. I think I got them at Joann's. They came in a package like this, and I'll show you. I have a lot of baseball ones because I make a lot of baseball necklaces too out of them. But they also come in basketball. Hey Pamela, how are you? Soccer. And then I don't have any loose football ones, but I did make this necklace out of football beads, so I have that. And I've done baseball necklaces with this too. And you know what, if I have time at the end, I might go ahead and show you how to do a necklace too. So let me know, like I said, as you come in, let me know if you're a baseball fan and who your favorite team is. Let me just show you this. Yeah, tomorrow, my husband is a huge baseball fan. I kind of prefer football myself, but there you go. So he's trying to get me to like baseball more. I'm working on it. If I can make jewelry for it, I'll enjoy it more. That's kind of sad, huh? My favorite part about going to the games is just hanging out with our friends and eating. So, and we live in the San Francisco Bay Area, because I know you're probably wondering who we're going to go see. So we have two local teams. You know what, maybe I should tell you, stop talking about what I'm doing tomorrow and tell you what I'm doing here. All right, let me get all this out of the way. Okay, I have made some other things. This is the leather that I made my first bracelet out of. It is an 1/8 of an inch suede, I think it says. Soft suede lace is what it's called. So it's flat, it's not a cord, but you could also do this with a cord. I have some other suede lace here, but look at this. This is also 1/8 of an inch, and look how thick that is compared to this. So I'm not going to try it with this because I think that's going to be too thick. But you could do some other cool bracelets with that. And this is all I have left of the darker, so I'm not going to use that because you need a yard of it to start with. So this is even smaller than the leather I use for my bracelet. And I actually found this at a thrift store in a box with a bunch of leather tools. So I don't know what brand it is, where it came from, or how old it is, because the tools that were in it were pretty old. So, and it's even thinner than mine. So you start with a 1 yard, and I didn't even measure it. I just, I pulled it out, measured it on my arm, and from my fingers to my nose, that's about a yard. So that's how I measure a yard. You put 1 bead on it in the middle, so these ends are matching, and then you tie just a little overhand knot right there, and get that knot up as tight as you can to the bead. You could also do it with a button, like if you have a button with a shank on it, that would be really good for it. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Okay, pretty close up to the bead at the end. And now I'm going to take 3 beads because things look better in odd numbers, and just thread them through thread both of the pieces of leather through the beads. And these beads have pretty big holes in them. They're not like just regular little beads that you put on wire. Okay, so those are my three baseball beads. Now what you're going to do is just measure it to your own wrist. Like, make it go around. Oop. And right there, like right before where it meets the bead, you're going to just put your finger there. Hey, as y'all come in, let me know if you're baseball fans and who your favorite team is. Okay, so it's going to be right about there. I'm going to tie another overhand knot in it. And before I pull it up tight, I'm going to measure it again to make sure that it didn't move. And it did, because see, look how far away it is. It's not as close as it was. So I'm going to move the knot out just a little bit and make it tighter. So see, you can make this as tight or as loose as you want. So now I have, see, a knot in the leather that just reaches the bead. You're going to leave a little space, and this space needs to be enough to go over this bead on the other end. So I'm just going to kind of measure it out like that big. I need to tie another knot about right there. And I'm going to do this the same way as I did before. Tie a knot, and then before I pull it tight, I'm going to measure it. Just hold it up, not actually measure. Because you really want this to be, okay, you see, oh, see how far that is? I'm going to make it a little tighter because the leather will stretch just a little bit. But you don't want it so loose that it's just going to like fall off as you're wearing it. Okay, so see, I tied two knots next to each other, but they're going to become the loop that goes over the bead at the other end to hold it on, like that. So I'm going to try it on first to make sure I got it right. I probably could have made it tighter. Does anybody else have trouble putting bracelets on by themselves? I try to make a lot of bracelets that are easy to put on. And see, slip that part over the bead, and that's going to hold it right there, like that. So, okay, it fits. Now I'm just going to cut off this long piece here. And you can cut it off short or long, doesn't matter. I'm going to leave a little bit more space in it than I usually would. Okay, and that's it. That was my quick and easy baseball necklace. I mean, bracelet, baseball bracelet. Okay, so I will be wearing that to the A's game tomorrow. We're going with a bunch of friends from church. That's what it looks like. And let's see, now I have two. I might take one and give it to somebody else that's going with me. All right, do you want to see how to make a necklace too? Since I have this out here, let me just show you. Because I need a necklace to wear tomorrow too. I'm going to turn this football necklace into a baseball necklace. So this is one, I told you, like in the last Facebook Live that I did, sometimes, most of the times I make my own chain for necklaces, but sometimes I just buy them already made. So this is one that I bought already made. So it's I think it's an 18-inch. Yep, it's an 18-inch long, which is the most popular. I sell more 18-inch necklaces than any other length, so it's a good size for most people. Pardon me while I try to find the the opening on the jump ring. So there's a jump ring right there. I'm going to open it and take the end of the chain off. Hey, thanks, Pamela. Pamela, are you a baseball fan? Okay. So see, the end of it is just this little, I don't even know what you call that, but it's got a little hole that goes through it. So I want to put, again, I'm going to put an odd number for sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you a little bit of a different way. Instead of just an odd number, I'm going to have something in the center. Oh, see, I was trying to do this video really quick because I live in a townhouse and they do the lawn on Friday. Can you hear them in the background? I think we have the world's loudest lawn guys. Okay, so Pamela says she watches baseball, but she doesn't have a favorite team. Well, so see, these would be good for you because these are not team specific. So all I did was put the beads on there. Now, I just told you that I usually use an odd number, but I put 6 beads on there, and I'm going to show you why. 6 beads. Because I'm going to take, I was making earrings with these. So these are some charms that I put on some earrings. I sell earrings with these, and I'll probably wear my earrings tomorrow too. It's got a baseball, there's a little ball in the glove and a baseball bat. So I'm going to take this little jump ring and open it. Sorry, I keep going off the camera. It's hard for me to coordinate all this and look to make sure I'm putting it where you can see. So close the jump ring. Okay. So in a way, this is still an odd number because I have something in the center. I have an odd number of beads on each side. So that's still sticking with my odd number of beads. Okay. So now I have a necklace and 2 bracelets to wear to the A's game tomorrow. And that took me less than 20 minutes from when I first started, I'm sure. So I hope that this kind of inspires you to make some jewelry for this summer. Use some baseball beads, soccer beads. Maybe in the fall we'll do some footballs. I guess you could do basketballs right now too because they're still playing basketball. But all right, thanks for watching, and I'll post some pictures from the ball game tomorrow and my baseball jewelry, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.